Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol PPHM. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally get, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. I think it does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price and just makes mapping out the overall chart. I think very straightforward, and it really just kind of does a good job of simplifying the big picture of things. And this is a little tricky from a presentation standpoint because there is a lot of perspective that goes into the current chart. What do I mean by that? Well, if you're a day trader and you bought right there, or you bought right there, or really you bought anywhere up here and you wanted to sell within 20 seconds, then yeah, for you the chart's looking kind of rough because of the pullback today. But from the big picture of things, the bulls still have plenty of opportunity to build a higher base, and when you have higher bases being built over longer stretches of time, that's how those long-term uptrends are constructed. And I'm going to be talking about things from the big picture perspective. So if I sound crazy calling something bullish, my guess would be you just had a different strategy and perspective going into the trade. And really the case in point that I want to illustrate is in regards to the pink line right here, which is the famous 200 period simple moving average. Even if you just have a surface deep understanding of charts, I'm sure you've heard of the 200 period, and you know that when the price is above it, assuming you're bullish, of course, you want to see the price stay above it because that implies that the bulls are in full control of the overall trend. Now, I'm not saying this will happen at all, but let's just say that the price actually, has that much more of a drastic pullback, comes all the way down here to right around this pink line area, and then heads back up again. Moving average, so this pink line will, move its way up across and look something like that. So let's say that were to happen. Again, not saying it will, but let's just pretend, and this is all for illustration point about the grand scheme of things. So if that were to happen, what would that give you? Well, that'd give you a set of lows right here. You look at the last set of lows down around that area of the chart. You look at, the low right here, which was from that drastic portion, and then you picture each of these as stair steps. The stair steps are still easily going in the upwards direction. And again, from the big picture perspective, that's what it's all about. You just want to see prices drifting upwards and making progress. And in this case, I'm defining and quantifying the phrase making progress as staying up above that 200 period simple moving average. I fully realize that if you're a day trader and you bought up here, then you couldn't care less about what I'm talking about. But that's why I gave the disclaimer up front that I'm doing this from the grand scheme of things perspective. So yeah, I get it. There's a gap down today, but overall, the bulls still do have plenty of opportunity to build that higher stair step. So that'll be priority number one going into this week. And I would say off to a good start, given that the price essentially bounced the remainder of the day after the gap down. So that the pink line obviously is not even threatening right now of getting broken or anything like that. So yeah, rough way to start the week, but bulls still have opportunity to build that higher stair step. So we'll see if they can pull that off or not. But right now, looking pretty good. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.